Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got to fit. He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Well, here's a man who's stunned. Shoot! Well, that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Roberto Carlos, and it's Neymar. And it's Iniesta. It's Ronaldinho. Played into space, and this is big chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it was just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, 1-0 the score. Iniesta, here's big chance! Can he finish? And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Iniesta. Cruyff. Nicely spread. Baresi does well to get it back. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. Forced to go back. Chance, surely! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! A finish right from the top draw. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's Luis Suarez! And that would have been some goal.
Suarez certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to play it through. That has been swung wide. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at
Coming on
half-time.
the field is
The second
number
half
23,
is up and running.
Stoichkov.
Totti, Mbappe, and he can clear it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cruyff. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Neymar. Roberto Carlos! That was superb goalkeeping!
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. What a throw in. And he thumps it clear. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's gone away. Oh, well played, well played. Baresi. And it's Cruyff. It's a really well measured ball. He's through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot. And that's a good finish. And they are disappearing out of sight. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves...
Chance for a shot! It's loose now, tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
O'Shea. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Iniesta. And it's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Totti. It's a good ball out wide. Diouf. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Is number 19.
So could they be onto something here?
El Hadj Diouf.
That has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. And here's Cruyff. A decent chance! And a neat finish! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? Well, that was very necessary. a waste. Orezi. Rodri.
6 added minutes
Oh, red,
has been
nice
indicated.
interception. Rijkaard. Over to the right flank. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That's an errant pass. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Not the most accurate pass. Albert Ferrer. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
7 minutes is
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Mario Götze. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rocher, forward it goes. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. That is good progress on the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Mexico always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Yamal. It's a searching pass. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredibly, he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Kiatisuk. Mario
There will be 1
Götze.
minute added time.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pass somewhat off target. And the referee has blown for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the
And
manager
now,
has to
please
resist
turn
change
towards
at
the
this
screen
stage.
for a special presentation
Barcelona
featuring our
looking
guest
good,
performers
feeling
today.
good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 8, Yamal. Number 21.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
16, coming on the field. Number 18, Decathlon.
Ronaldinho.
Number 7.
And here's Suarez.
Number 6,
Looking for the run.
Havertz.
Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. Oh, good read. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. He was under real pressure there. De Ketelada. And this is closer. And closer! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And that's gone loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he plays one through. He has found a way through. Luis Suarez, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And here's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's gone for a throw-in.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Not where it came from. He takes a shot! There's some inspired defending there.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 17, Kiatisok. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Erling Haaland. Substitution.
And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Barcelona benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
However, clears. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Son
That
Heung-min.
was lovely, that.
That's good play. He's gone for goal! Great football, shot and save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos.
There they go, hunting again.
And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Baresi. Could be danger here. Mario Götze. Time and again they are
There'll be
repelled.
5 minutes added time.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. And he's in on Ronaldinho! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. 5 minutes to add. So that's it. It is all over. A statement win
Just a quick
on a
announcement. We would
crucial
like to
day,
inform you that
and now
CCTV
major
is-
test. Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line.
Welcome to
This
the
is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do...
It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Juve wants to run onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Kept ball and dealt with it. Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Luis Suarez. He's having a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Threads one in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. Gerrard. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this is a great... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Gerrard. Juve tries to pass it through, where it came from. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Silvestre receives it in a wide position. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent... Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Barcelona get their 4th corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Raul. Raul, it's rising! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Park Ji-sung. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, it's come loose. That is headed for the middle. Van Basten gets flagged offside.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's that. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona honestly could have done themselves a real favour.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options.
And Cruyff! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. Nicely aimed pass. O'Shea did just about enough to come up. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gascoigne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Rashford. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rashford is having a shot! And one more try! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Forlan. Gascoigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Chance! It's hit the upright. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gravenberg calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. That's destined for the flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Rashford. And this is Forlan. Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the... And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
As a quick
Barcelona
reminder today that
absolutely
parking in the
dominated
area
that
around the
half,
stadium is
Peter, and
strictly
now it's
forbidden.
all about
Please
game
use parking
management.
provided
There's
by
no
the park
need
or any
to
other paid parking
overstretch
facilities
themselves.
in the area.
Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, important interception. Now it's Forlan. Can he get it through? That was good alertness. Cruyff. Plays the return pass. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Neymar. Barcelona looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Bale. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos for Iniesta. Spread it left, not where it came from. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Forlan. Iniesta. This is a promising build-up. Ambitious ball here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Gravenberg. And it's Gascoigne. Gravenberg. Gascoigne. Pass is just off target. Baresi. And it's Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. He's chosen to go back. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thiago. And Gravenberg. And here's Forlan. Forlan is flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Gascoigne. Now it's Forlan. Goes back.
They're really
There will
getting
be
no
1
time
minute
to
at a
think on the
time.
ball here.
And that's another good win of the ball. And we're done. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi claiming the man of the
Just a
match
quick
award,
reminder today,
and there is
please
very
refrain.
little... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that.
Great chance! Couldn't squeeze it through. Over to the right flank. And it's Iniesta. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes a shot! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And he's definitely onside. And he's straight offside. And there's green grass ahead. It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! About as smooth as it gets! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like, well...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's done it! He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cruyff! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Will play through for the wide man. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball is over the line. Now there's a fine... And the finish! Nico Williams. Oh, that's fabulous.
3 minutes added time.
Williams! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused.
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona at times brilliant, at times frustrating. 2 up in this roller coaster of a game. So we're underway for the second half. Williams. Iniesta. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Williams! It's a goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. All of a sudden we have a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The attendance for this
Now
match
looking
is
to orchestrate a counter.
94.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. Taken back almost at once. Cruyff can see things, others simply cannot. On the through. It's Luis Suarez! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Barcelona go up by 2 and are... Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 13, Iniesta.
Uruguay with the corner,
Coming on to
they're
replace
first.
him is number 16, Rodri.
Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. That's a throw. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Look at the space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hakimi. It's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bellingham. Threads one in. That pass isn't the best. And here's Bellingham. Albert Ferrer. Rodri. Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's goal side.
30 minutes has been indicated.
And this is Griezmann. Good take. Shapes the shot. Goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Luis Suarez.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Luis Suarez.
And that's that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Luis Suarez, very much the... Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And
That looks a decent ball.
Iniesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. And here's Neymar. It's not an especially good pass, that. Shot could be on. And this shot goal! Goal! Barcelona! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rodri. Mbappe. Nice control. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
Chance for a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Iniesta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And there's a probing ball.
Has been indicated.
Looking to play a decent chance! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they made...
And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Albert Ferrer. Iniesta. And this is Owen. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Luis Suarez! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And we have our very first corner. And it's going to be another one. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer is there and he can pick it up. And it's Ronaldinho. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
The attendance for this match
Pass
was
is somewhat less than ideal.
96.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Cruyff. Played back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
O'Shea, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A big, deep breath. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Neymar. And here's Neymar. And he was alert to it. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Suarez.
Barcelona can make
Number
their change
13,
now with a break in play.
Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 21, Cantona.
Ronaldinho.
Number 16,
Now it's Rodri.
Rodri.
And that is expertly dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Now it's... And he shoots! It's a goal! And that takes him up to 30. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ronaldinho. Number
This is a
19,
gloriously greedy performance.
coming on the field.
That's a look and place it forward. And that is that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
With the owner of a blue car
And after
parked
all of that,
outside the
Jim,
stadium
what are you
gate,
thinking?
kindly
I think we
remove
just...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player...
Chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vitinha. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Gerrard, and he welcomes it in. And this is Messi. He has found a way through. Great chance! No mistake, and they're threatening to fly away here, and a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Suarez.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. So much time and space here. Messi! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cruyff. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Aberdeen with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No, again there's no way through. And it's Zanetti. He's having a hit! And he should have made it 4.
Zanetti probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Aberdeen have their second corner now. No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. Impressive jump! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. And the through ball. Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Off the post. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So where will he go? Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 56 minutes is number 1, Haaland.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Kane. Iniesta. Can he get it through? Neymar gets into a good position. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Alonso. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. There's a sharp little ball here. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Kane. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries a shot! He's got it all! It's all becoming so easy.
73 minutes is
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Schneider. Substitutions taking
It's
place.
starting to look like a done deal now. That's really well manoeuvred. It's going wide left. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Bellingham. Wants to go back. Takes the shot! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on the field, number 21,
Roberto Carlos.
Number 8,
Neymar. And it's Cruyff. He is through here. Picks out. Oh, shooting chance! It's in. They're back within reach. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Looking to play him in. Now he's running away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Space for him to turn and look. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Baresi makes the interception. Cruyff. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Kimmich. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! A finish right from the top drawer. Barcelona are back in business. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Out of play for a goal kick. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Adriano is onto this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Romero with the slide tackle there. That's a cute ball. Deep through. Messi finds himself offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in plenty of space here. And he's picked out the run. And this is Adriano. Albert Ferrer. Cruyff. And this is Adriano. Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Oh, good climb! There it is! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United have their lead. Oh, it's Dembele, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Fellow attendees,
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Applies the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ronaldinho. It's Adriano! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Searching passes played there. Albert Ferrer. Spread to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider goes looking wide.
The
Looks
attendance
an hour into the second half. Rocher. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He is through here. Koundé.
Oh, great feat that.
And here's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. And here's Suarez. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona, number 13, Iniesta. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
O'Shea. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He has found a way through. Hangs in across, and the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Coming on
Corner
the field
number 2 then.
is number 17, Mbappe.
Header! Out of play for a throw. Neither of these two will go. Piero! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Cantona, and he's had it nicked away. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp.
At his time.
And that has been slung wide. We are into overtime. And here's Del Piero. Ronaldinho. That's it. The referee says enough.